Come on, that baby girl. You just love playing with these dolls, don't you? Are you okay, Mom? Mom is fine, baby. Junior, I want you to promise me something. What is it, Mom? Don't ever be like, if anybody ever put their hands on you or wrong you in any way, that you never, I mean never be afraid to get your lick back. I promise. Good night, Junior.
You start the fire, trying to find what you like. Oh, you and I won't close our eyes till we cross that line. There's something about you, something about you. You know I crave your touch, but we don't need to rush. There's something about you, immersed inside my mind. Maybe it's a sign, 'cause it's already over. 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 Overflow.
Junior, won't you promise me something? What is it, Mom?
Home sweet home. I love and miss you so much, Mama.
You know that I'm winning, I'm top 10. You know that I came from the dog pen. You want it, you get it, you drop dead. The rebel who came from the bottom. My enemies know that I got it. I'm planting my seeds in gardens, then watching them sprout and harvest. The greatest was always in my plans. Battle the kid is white flags. Not on my level where I stand. Got it, I'm shooting a hot hand. Out of the gym, I was locked out. I failed, the kid was a dropout. I changed the game and it's up now. The city that need me is clear now. The people is giving the damage. The people is giving the Sandman, I can tap dance through the energy blast. Run flat, never pop your orbit. I keep energy in storage. I see spinning the globe, my fingertip itch. If I could pluck the earthquake hit. Look at the wrist, look at your
Hey, girl.
Hey, baby, how you doing?
Good.
Look at you looking all good and shit.
That's you. I see you. I see your little videos you have on there. I love what you did with the place, girl.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Well, let's go in the kitchen.
Okay.
All right. I would offer you something to drink, but I haven't had a chance to make it to the store yet. So.
Girl, it's fine. I can't stay long anyway. I have to be to court in an hour.
Look at my big-time lawyer friend. I'm so proud of you, Zora.
Thank you. And yes, I am a big-time lawyer, which is why I can't be doing these kind of favors for you, Junie. This is the first and last time. I can get disbarred for this.
I know. Look. I genuinely appreciate everything you've done for me. The fact that you kept up with the house for me while I was gone, that lifted a huge weight up off of my shoulders. But if this wasn't important to me, I would never ask you to risk your career for me.
Everything you asked me for is in here. Pictures and addresses to all of Q's spots, his gambling spots, his trap houses, all of his business locations. But why do you want this?
Because I feel like he know what happened to my mom.
Once you look in there, there's no turning back. Junie, Q is a dangerous man. You can't do this by yourself.
Zora, you forgetting one thing.
What's that?
That I'm dangerous my damn self.
That might be true, but just in case you change your mind, I'm going to send you all the girls' information to where she bartends, okay?
Okay.
All right. I love you.
I love you. Thank you.
You're welcome.
I got the recipe, never gonna let any out get the best of me. Thought it was distance, but haters is next to me. Talk to the spirit, you know I've been heavenly. Company definitely show your trajectory. This ain't a diss, cause I say it respectfully. It's time to eat up, bread like a speeder. Taking it deeper, and that's how it better be. I never let the comparison get to me. I just remember the promises meant for me. I know the enemy and that he's in for me.
So what's the girl?
You know, you really shouldn't smoke those things. Not only will they kill you, them motherfuckers stink.
Right. Fuck the cigarettes, man. How you feeling today?
Is that nigga Bird in here?
How you know Bird?
Nigga, how I know Bird is none of your damn business.
Can you at least tell me your name?
They call me Junie.
My name Penn, baby. Nice to meet you.
Get it, I just know that I'ma get it. I'ma get it. I'ma get it. I'ma get it. Ayy, I got the drive, the bus, the truck, the gas is stuck. I ain't the one to rely on the luck. I put in work and then he show up.
Order it, yo. Set it up. Who the fuck are you? She with me, bro.
Nigga, how many times I gotta tell you about bringing extra bodies to my spot, dog?
Man, come on, man. Cut it out, dog. Play some business. She here to conduct business.
Oh, come on.
Ladies first.
Learn from it first and then I react. Hands off me, don't hold me. Get it jumping like a trampoline. All truth ain't no trolling. We in good hands, no folding. They say you ain't bout it. Tell them that you finna make it, but they doubt it. But God did it. But you rose like the flower.
Hey, y'all wait right here. Grab that bag for you. Hey, bro, let me get that load. Check it out, bro. I had to lay a couple motherfuckers off. Motherfuckers want to come to work part-time and shit.
You already know how it is, man. Boss is only as good as his workers, right?
Nah, no doubt.
Everything look good to me.
Hey, little mom, you got your sister or something?
No, she ain't come for all that, bro.
Damn, P. I could have swore I was talking to the lady.
Nigga, back the fuck up.
So what the fuck you ran to my spot, my nigga? Bro, I don't give a fuck who your daddy is. I'll kill you and this bitch.
Might want to think twice about it. You must know where the fuck you at.
Nah, nigga, I know exactly where the fuck I'm at.
Look, mom, I might even forgive you if you let a nigga tap that little ass. Fine motherfucker like you, man, I know you make a bunch of money on the track.
Nigga, you can't even smell this pussy. Bitch ass nigga. Did you drive? Get the money.
We gotta get the drugs too, man.
All right, hurry up so we can get the fuck on before somebody else come. Fuck.
Bad girls in the place with the pretty face, itty bitty waist and the fat cake. Let me get a taste. Yeah, we need to get the bodies out the case. Shorty got a body like she caught a case. Out of this world, give us some space. Boss, but I'll let you set the pace. I wanna get in, you look like a safe.
Straight from the Middle East, lit like a rocket. Give me a bit, I'm a rocket. Feeling like Rocky, fit in my pockets. Bipolar man, humble and cocky. They try to copy, give me the money. I need my greens like it's broccoli. I ain't trying to ball on the budget. Man, I got drip like a hole in the bucket. Pull up.
Look, I'm gonna need you to wait here and look out.
Baby girl, I don't think you understand. It's a house full of killers in that motherfucker.
All right, fuck it then. Come on.
Hold on. This house ran by a nigga named Gator. And if you think that nigga Bird bad, doggy on a whole nother level.
Since you know so much about this nigga, what you think we should do?
Yeah. Get one card. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, man. Hey, I'm gonna raise you about another 100. See what you talking about.
Scared money don't make money, bro.
Shit, nigga, you ain't talking about shit. Ain't nothing but a day's work. Huh. 2 pairs, nigga. Read them and weep.
Give me my money. Yeah, nigga.
Lunchtime, nigga. Give me my money.
Before I tell you anything else, I need you to answer this. Something personal going on between you and Q? Cause I don't do personal. This shit bad for business, for real.
Whatever the fuck I got going on with you don't have nothing to do with you.
Right. Go ahead, take your fine ass up in there and get shut the fuck up.
Fuck all that, man. You want something to drink?
Yeah, nigga, on your dime. Dang.
Bet. It's on.
Talk about nigga coming in cash.
Saint later, nigga. The fuck this nigga Penn doing outside our crib, bro?
Fuck you talking about?
Man, that nigga Penn and some big booty bitch just pulled up. They look like they about to come to the door and cop some work.
Fuck Birdman coming here to cop work from us for. We don't sell what he sell.
Nigga, I don't know. You know anything about this? I don't like that shit.
Got a body like she caught a case. Out of this world, give us some space. Boss, but I'll let you set the pace. I wanna get in, you look like a safe.
Living them dust, you know it's a must. Give me them bucks. It is what it is, it's not what it was. Got nothing but love, cause I'm cheap with the trust. So keep everything on the hush. Big moves like an elephant. My shit is nuts. I'm about to be rich. Feel it in my guts. Bitch, give me all the girls in a place with a pretty face.
See? It's that bullshit I be talking about right here.
Shorty got a body like she caught a case. Out of this world, give us some space. Boss, but I'll let you set the pace. I wanna get in, you look like a sad.
Girls in a place with a pretty face, itty bitty waist and a fat cake. Let me get a taste.
Yeah, we lit it, get the bottles out the case. Shorty got a body like she caught a case.
The fuck you want?
I'm here to holler at Gator, brother.
What got going on, Penn?
I just need to get in your face one time, man. I got some shit on the floor, dog.
Nigga, you must be lost. Only thing riding over here is grass and ass, my G. So unless you here to drop off that little prospect, I suggest you get the fuck off my steps with your unannounced ass.
Straight up. It was like that, huh, my G?
Like that, my G.
Sure heard the man. Step the fuck off.
Look, I hate to break up this little dick measuring contest you boys got going on here, but I was wondering if I can use your bathroom. I've been holding it for too long.
Yo, Gator, what you think?
Got it down.
All right, come on. Hold up right here, thickness. Get up, thickness. Come on.
Nigga, watch your fucking hands.
Take your thick ass in the house.
So what's going on with you, Brody?
Nigga, shut the fuck up. This shit ain't personal. It's business, Penn. You just pop up at my motherfucking spot unannounced, nigga, when I just so happen to have about $2 million accused money on hand. Shit like that make anybody outrageous.
I ain't nothing to do with none of that shit, dog. Shit been a little slow for me, so I'm just trying to figure it out, dog.
Bathroom on the break.
Hey, say, little pretty bitch. Said the bathroom's to the right. See that, man? See, that's what I'm talking about, bro. That's what we supposed to be doing right now. That's what we supposed to be.
Go do it then. Holler at Gator when you finish.
Damn, my bad, nigga.
Yeah, I bet it is. Let me know if you need some help in there too.
Come to my casa, I'm one hot dog, shorty be mustard busted. Average girls, you know I don't need them. Bad bitches slide in my DM. We gon' party, girl, AM to PM. Haters with bitter, I'm glad I ain't them.
Bad girls in a place with the pretty face, see the bitty waist and the fat cake. Let me get a taste. It we need to get the bottles out the case. Shorty got a body like she caught a case. Out of this world, give us some space. Boss, but I'll let you set the pace. I wanna get in, you look like a safe.
Trying to get in that weed game up here?
Whatever it takes to get to that bag, bro. You know I'm on that shit.
Feel that. Ain't no business like whole business.
That shit a little bit too slow for me, dog. You holler at Bird lately?
He hit me up this morning. Ain't heard from him since.
Damn. I've been calling that fool. He ain't been picking up. That's why I had to come holler at you, man. See what you had going on.
Well, shit, since I know you ain't on that bullshit, what you trying to get?
God damn, bitch. It's about time, man. What the hell was you doing in there?
Yeah, talk about you and I, yeah. Hey, are you down to come along for the ride? Yeah. Cooking you work on no suit and tie. Hey, every day I work, don't got no 9 to 5.
And goddamn, got blood all on my shirt and shit.
Nigga, buy another one. Let's go.
It's diabolical work right there.
Oh, look, I know I've been hard on you, but thank you for having my back today.
No, it's all good, baby. But let me ask you. What tip you really on, man? Cause you around this bitch dropping shit like you playing a game of Call of Duty or something.
You wanna know the truth?
I'm listening.
I got hired to do a job. I'm doing it, and that's just point blank period.
Kind of a mercenary, a hit woman or something?
I guess you can say that. I did a few tours in the military, and when I got out, I started doing freelance work.
So somebody hired you to rob Q and leave a trail of bodies behind?
Yeah.
That's cap. I call it cap. For one, robbing Q and leaving these bodies behind, they ain't gonna leave a dent in this operation. He just gonna replenish, reman. This shit gonna be running the same way as it always been.
Tell me this. How the fuck you know so much about Q? You working for him?
Man, get that damn gun on my face, man. I don't work for nobody. I'm my own man out here on these streets. Yeah, Q asked me a few times to come work with him, but I declined.
And why is that?
Some things in life that I value more than money.
Here.
What's this? So it's a list of all Q spots.
I got a proposition for you.
How about we talk after dinner? Think a little better after I eat.
I guess.
I ain't have a seat.
You got a dope crib.
Shit.
But why you ain't got no pictures up?
It's one of my get low spots. I never really felt the need to put them pictures up. Just wait 1 second, I got something for you. So there you go. Here's a towel, so you can wash that ass. And I got you an outfit.
Nigga, nah, you got me fucked up if you think I'm about to be wearing some random bitch clothing.
Might be a lot of things, but random ain't one of them.
Mm.
I appreciate every single thing that you're doing for my organization.
Shit, you already know it's good, G. Shit, we gotta keep grinding, huh?
Absolutely. Now, if you keep doing what you're doing, who knows? You may rise up faster than you think.
Good, fam. Let me know anything.
My brother. Get out there.
I'm ready.
Yo, boss. Got some bad news, man.
King, you know I hate bad news. But I love it. What's up?
Man, look, one of our spots, Big Ward, Noble Street, somebody hit us up.
So, what the hell happened?
Motherfucker went up in there, motherfucker down and took everything up out of there.
Kane, I understand that. I'm asking what the fuck happened. As in, what's the damages?
They got about $300,000 cash. 800 in product.
But don't panic. Is anybody that's going around town with that much money and that much weight, they'll turn up. They'll slip up. Or both. Hit up the contacts. See if they found anything.
Come on.
Okay. I want double the product and double the security. I want that place up and running by the time I have my morning eggs tomorrow morning, okay?
Gotcha. Which one of these soldiers you want me to put on that mission?
One of the young pups. Who's up next?
I got the right soldier for it, man. He's reliable. You know what I'm saying? Loyalty is good. Plus, I trust him to get the job done.
What's his name?
Bones. You know.
Bones. Bones it is. Make the call.
Morning.
So this your surprise, huh?
Dope spot, man. Come here often just to kick back and chill, you know?
Yeah, it's pretty chill on this beautiful night.
Hey, I've never seen the stars that glow the way they are, like sitting here with you. Something special.
I remember when I was a little girl, my mom would buy me glow-in-the-dark stars to put all over my room.
That's dope. Seems like your mom is a very phenomenal woman.
I thought I heard Bird say something about your dad the other day.
Yeah, so I lost my mom to a drug overdose a while back.
Sorry.
Appreciate it. Never really had a dad in my life. Bird just be talking shit, man. I don't pay that nigga no attention. He don't know nothing.
Yeah. Don't feel bad. I ain't never had a father in my life either. So I guess we two non-daddy having asses.
Straight up. Thing was, I was never alone, though. You know, the OGs taught me a lot.
That's what's up.
Whatever I didn't learn from them, I learned from the streets or prison.
So is that why they call you Pen? Because you did time in prison?
Nah. It's because I write poetry.
I see that. So, how long did you do?
2 years. Aggravated assault.
Damn. Sorry about that.
It's all good. Motherfucker deserved it. So you say you spent some time in the military?
Yes, special forces. You know, Houston taught me how to survive with less, but the military, it taught me how to be a stone cold killer.
I feel it. So about this proposition.
It's simple. You help me hit every spot on that list, and I'm gonna make you the richest drug dealer in the city.
So you keep all the money, and I keep all the drugs.
Yeah.
I don't like that. Split it right down the middle.
But wouldn't you make more money selling the drugs in the streets?
That's the thing. I don't want to be no drug dealer no more. And besides, shit, ain't got nobody to sell my shit, man. You dropping everything around this motherfucker.
I guess you got a point. Looks like we have a deal.
My baby.
Thank you for dinner. I really enjoyed myself. But the crazy part about it is I usually don't even like pizza. But that shit was fire.
Yeah, shit, I can tell. That little gritty ass tearing that motherfucker up. But I enjoy myself as well.
I'm gonna need you to be here at 8 a.m. sharp, okay?
You know, Brody stores don't open till 10.
That's the point. No more bodies in these streets, right?
8 it is.
All right. Good night, Pen.
Good night, baby.
You caught my eye, knew you were mine. Magic hit me like a heart in headlights, and I can't sleep at night with you on my mind. Can't say it gently, need you all the
You want it, son?
Good morning.
Did I catch you at a bad time? So, came over here because I want to ask you a couple questions.
What's up?
couple of my spots got hit yesterday.
Damn.
You wouldn't know nothing about that, would you?
No, which ones?
Birds and gators.
Damn. So that's why Bird ain't been answering my phone calls, huh?
Well, Bird won't be hitting anybody up because Bird is dead, so.
You had something to do with it?
Pen, despite what you think about me, I'm not an animal. It may not be rules in the wild, but there are rules in my kingdom. Got light?
No, I quit. Maybe you should too.
Good for you, son. Good for you. Can't see myself ever quitting. There's something about the smell and the taste of a nice, fine, rich cigar, you know?
Yeah, I feel it. So who you getting to replace Bird?
It's funny you should ask that. See, his initial replacement is also dead, along with a few others. So I just thought to myself, maybe that you would step in. Well, just listen, man. This wouldn't be something that's permanent. But I need somebody that I can trust, just feeling, just till I get shit together.
We can't work together. You already know why.
Listen. I know that you still feel that you still blame me for your mother's death.
And the 2 years I didn't join you.
Okay, and the 2 years that you did.
Some shit you was supposed to take care of on your own.
Yes, you're right. And how many times you want me to say sorry, son?
Nigga, however many times it take to bring my mama back. And for me to get back them 2 years I spent being treated like a fucking caged animal, nigga. Stop calling me son, dog. You ain't my daddy, nigga. The only reason why I ever called you Pops was out of respect for mine. That's it.
Okay. All right. I'm not your father. But don't stand there and act like I didn't raise you like my son. I put food in your stomach. I clothed you. Put a roof over your head. I put money in your pockets. Nigga, I taught you the game. And don't sit here and act like I'm not the one that nobody fucks with you out there in the streets.
You want a medal for that shit, huh? Just like a nigga.
No, I don't want a medal. What I want is for you to think about my offer. You know where to find me if you change your mind.
And it's a no. It's always gonna be that. No ifs, ands, and buts about it, nigga.
By the way, why did you stay here last night? You're not in trouble, are you?
I ain't in no trouble, man. Shit, I had a long day yesterday. I feel like driving up towards the way. That's it.
Right.
Man, I almost shot your ass just then, boy. Come on in here. So what, boy?
Wrong with you.
Can't complain.
Work, man.
That's
Trying
it?
to figure it out.
Nothing wrong with that.
Do it.
Nothing wrong with that, man.
Cause it's Junior.
What up, though? So what up, nigga? You cold?
What's up with that situation?
I got you. Alright. So this is the layout of the land. This is all the territories, all the major players in the city.
What does this have to do with us taking down Q?
Whoa, whoa, take it down, Q.
You know, cuz he do a lot of construction work on the side and shit.
Nigga, I don't do construction work on the side. I run my own construction business on the side. Come on, folks, you gotta put some respect on my name and talk about my shit now.
How does this help us?
You got access to all type of shit, as you can see.
So listen. Right here, this is Q's spot. Next to him, we got Banks. Right under them, it's Big T's territory. And back up top, you got this ugly African goat-eating motherfucker, Amari. That's his territory.
Alright, so I'll say we hit Omari's spot first because it's next to Q's territory. That way, they'll think Q did this shit.
We gonna start a war.
Well, good thing war is my specialty, nigga. Where your bathroom at?
Next to the bar on the left. And y'all don't touch nothing. Cuz, have you lost your fucking mind, bro? And who is this chick that's trying to get us all killed?
Hey, think about it, cuz. Might not be such a bad idea to start a war on this motherfucker for real.
You must have forgot about this big ass card game we're gonna have here in a couple of days, huh? Pen, you're not thinking, man. That's a $10 million bid at this card game that's happening. Cash. You mean to tell me you gonna fuck up a $10 million bid over a bitch? That's what you telling me right now, cuz?
Yeah, you're right. Figure out something. I got you.
Boys?
Hey, baby girl. Can't hit Amari's spot yet.
Why?
Just trust me, alright? We will, but only in due time. We're gonna hit Banks' spot first. I know exactly how we gonna do it.
Whatever you say.
I think I need a drink. Y'all need some?
Put this on.
What's this?
Just go ahead, throw it on. I'll show you how to play it. Stop being a ride with it. Stop being a ride with a nigga. So mean ass. So you remember how we gonna play it, right? I'm gonna be right here waiting for your signal. And as soon as you give it to me, I'm gonna slide in through the back.
Got it. Signal. And wait for you to slide through the back.
ride one time for your mind.
What's up, little mama?
How you doing today? Are you the owner of this house?
Nah, he not in right now. Who's asking?
I'm with the gas company, and we're going around the neighborhood checking for possible gas leaks.
Gas leak? I ain't smell no gas. At least not that time.
Who at the door?
Some lady talking about a gas leak.
To the city.
I had an audible.
Using football terms and shit.
Look, nigga, I got the money. Your plan worked.
You should leave something behind like we talked about.
I left some money behind and all the drugs.
How many bodies you dropped? How many bodies you dropped?
Just 2.
I understand you're supposed to be this G.I. Jane killing machine and all that bullshit. But you done dropped over 20 bodies over the past 24 hours. That shit ain't healthy.
Look, I understand. I should have stuck to the plan. Let me make it up to you.
How you gonna do that?
I'm supposed to get with my girls later on to have some drinks. Maybe you can join us.
Oh, you got some friends for me?
Nigga, try.
Bitch, it's some fine ass niggas in here tonight.
Look, Beaches, I'm gonna need you to slow down a little bit.
Don't judge me. I ain't been out in weeks, and mama got her needs. Okay?
I'm so happy to be home. I missed you so much.
I missed you too, but enough of all that mushy shit. We got so faded the other night. I forgot to ask you, how long you staying for this time?
Girl, I don't know. I might be home for good. Okay. But met somebody.
Okay then, bitch. At least one of us is getting some. Go ahead, spill the tea.
No, it's not even like that. He's just helping me do a few things.
But do he eat coochie?
Girl, will you stop? Oh,
I'm just saying. Look, I'm just saying. You know, eating booty is in these days, but I like for my man or my woman to know their way around the clitoris. I'm for real. Damn. Some fine ass niggas just walked up in here right now.
Where?
Oh shit, they coming this way.
Bitch, that's what I was telling you about.
Bitch, he is fine.
Mm-hmm.
Bitch,
Hey. Thank you.
my cuz, King, beautiful ladies.
Junior, right?
Yes.
I feel like I already know you. Cuz wouldn't stop talking about you on the way over here.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah, cut it out.
Start acting all shy now, nigga. Nice to meet you, Junior.
It's nice to meet you too.
Now, who is this beautiful breath of fresh air sitting next to me?
Tell this nigga stop playing and go buy me a drink.
Well, we gonna be back.
Okay.
Straight up. Try to figure it out. Yeah. I ain't seen too much of that.
What you talking about?
Beautiful smile of yours.
Thank you.
about earlier.
Listen, you was right. I dragged you into this shit without even thinking about the repercussions.
I understand, but still somebody to talk to you.
Look, I'm telling you, my friend is not like that. She is just going through a few things.
I feel it. Her and Cuz over there having a good old time, man.
Speaking of cousin, how many do you have? I feel like I met your whole family.
I ain't even half hope. We deep as hell around this motherfucker. Real.
Damn, for real?
There we go again.
What pen?
A beautiful smile. Let me find out you one of them fake bad girls that you wouldn't have.
What if I am? Fake mad girls pretending to be mad, but I'm actually happy.
Niggas make it 10 times sexier than what you are.
Oh, so you think I'm sexy? Look who's smiling now.
What I miss, Junior? I see your ass smiling from all the way across the room.
So what did you want to talk about?
It's all good. Just touch on the button.
You sure?
Hey, look who just walked in here.
One of the dogs, yeah.
Could be something, could be nothing.
What are y'all talking about? Is everything good?
Yeah, it's alright. I'm gonna go get some more drinks. You don't go nowhere.
Now these things?
You sure you're not gonna step on my toes?
Can't make no promises. I ain't gonna lie, I do got a nice little two-step.
Oh, do you? Let me see what you work.
Okay then. Bitch, get your swerve on then. Yeah.
Think I'm tired of being broken. Thinking love is just a waste of time. The higher that I'm hoping, the quicker that I fall. And I guess I want it to be easy, but it's never ever easy. I always end up let down. Take on my love, this is tragic. I could replace it with plastic. Think maybe then I'd be.
Who's that nigga over there talking to your cousins?
This nigga named Kane. Cute right-hand man.
You think he know what we've been doing?
Think I'd be comfortable enough spinning your ass around if you did.
Not bad, Ken.
Jane. Call me Jane.
Over all of these emotions, getting dizzy, roller coaster ride. Lock the door and keep it closed, yeah.
Okay, J1.
Hey, that nigga ain't want shit. He said he just wanted to get out, stretch his legs, and holler at AD for a minute.
She don't good. Still don't trust that man.
Me either. I'm gonna be over here.
Living in a just, I feel my feelings way too strong. Wish that you could turn a heart. Made of glass, and they always cry. I wish that I could make it stop. Wish that you could turn a heart. Skeletons living in a just, I feel my feelings way too strong. Wish that you could turn a heart.
Good morning. Look, I hate to just drop by on you like this.
Are you interested in it?
Yeah, well, I catch you at a bad time?
Yeah, well, actually you did.
Look. So, Kane tells me that he saw you AD down at the club last night. Did you hooked up on some shit?
So my dog need to mind his own business, don't it?
Yeah, you might be right. The point is, Penn, what I need to remember is that you are my business.
I don't work for you, man.
No, but you do sell my product, right?
Yeah, and once it's in my possession, it's mine. What's your point?
My point is, like it or not, Penn, we're family. And as my family, it is my job, it's my duty to protect you.
Oh, the same way you protected my mama? You got some goddamn nerve, man. You don't need to call me by my real name. I'm talking about we family.
Jalen. All right? Jalen. And let's not forget, the only reason I called you Penn is because that's the name you told me you want me to call you by. You know what? You still not smoking?
Nope.
Really? This girl must be really doing a number on you, huh? In fact, I respect it. Tell you what, I want to meet her. Why don't you bring her by the house and I'll cook us dinner?
I don't do family dinners. You want a sandwich, though?
No, I don't want a fucking peanut butter and jelly sandwich. What I want is for you to take this matter serious, okay? There is a person out there who is trying to cause a war in between our crews, and that is not good for business. As a matter of fact, Bank Spot just got hit yesterday.
Damn. Did anybody see anything?
One. I mean, he was holding on for dear life, but you know, he did manage to tell us that it was a female hitter. And then she came dressed as a city worker or something. Costume. They never even saw it coming.
Damn. So you think it's the same female that hit them other spots?
Possibly. I'm not sure. Maybe. But what I know is that in all of our organizations, we don't have a female hitter. So I want to meet her. I want to offer her a job.
Figures. So why you telling me all this?
But I also could use a second opinion. And I trust you the most throughout the whole organization.
You know the feeling ain't mutual.
How we gonna stop this shit, man? I tell you, why don't you come stay with me for a couple of days at the house, all right? Just so I feel safe, just until this female hitter shit blows over.
What the hell you be smoking in them damn cigars, man? Cause you was tripping. Never, man. Never. Stay with me.
Okay. All right, Jay, let's do it your way. Just do me a favor. Watch your back.
I will. Just make sure you do the same.
Oh, indeed.
The anxiety is high. One way in, no way out. Let's go. Okay, now it's back to business. Gotta show them reasons why the team is undefeated. In the jungle, wrestle with the demons and the leeches. Wanna see me fall, so they join the coalition. But I've been on a mission. Gamble on me, every dollar you should wager. Best in my division, like I'm Kobe on the Lakers. Enemies arriving, I can feel the sense of danger. Yeah, here to win the battle, ain't no fear, I never waver. Yeah.
Hanging around after last orders. We're still so far from home. It's like we're burning into embers. As the fire burns the cold world. As the days keep rolling on, we're living in hell again. But I still hold you in my heart when these days have been and gone. Ooh, 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 ooh. Ooh, ooh, ooh. As time goes by, wanna keep heading round the circles, never letting go.
Is everything okay? I know exactly what you need once again.
Weight of the world on your shoulders. Always ending up the same.
To better days.
To better days.
So, man problems, woman problems. You know I know how to deal with both.
Peaches, it's way more complicated than that.
What? You got money problems?
Nah, I'm just trying to take back what's already mine.
I can dig that, but look, if you ever need any help, holler at your girl. Because I'm always down to help a bitch get her lick back.
Real talk.
Here's to that.
Here's to that. Shit.
Ooh.
It.
Let's just take a ride along the bay. We don't need to work, we can sit around and play. I've been waiting for so long to get away. Baby, don't hold back, all you gotta do is say.
Bitch, what the fuck is you doing? Turn the fuck around. No way, I told you. Hey, I know one thing. You better drop that gun before I smoke this bitch.
Nigga, let her the fuck go. You don't gotta die today. I'm only here for the money.
You gotta be a crazy motherfucker to even think I'm gonna let you walk out of here with cute money like that.
Get the fuck off of me!
Fuck! Bitch shot me, bro. Man, I promise. I'll murder you bitches if I make it up out of here.
When you get to hell, learn how to eat pussy, nigga.
You okay?
Yeah, I'm straight. Let's just get this money and go.
man when I chat and chit. I come through like what's good, these wigs getting split. Man better breeze and sprint, it's long if I choose to fight down on these pricks. X is a lyrical 4-4 and this, so make sure it's X that you wanna rally with. Oh, make a big man turn to a kid. Shout out skull when I splat out wigs. Never seen X's with your eyes closed, don't move past girls behind your eyelid. Bars and flows, check out their mixture. Told them man can't handle the fixture. It's all funny games to the person saying it's all funny games.
It's in the bag.
Nigga, why you acting like you don't know what the fuck is in this bag?
Anybody see?
Whoever saw me is no longer breathing.
But if you stuck around long enough, you'd have found out that you left somebody behind over at Banks' crib. And it was just identical.
Who told you that, Q? When y'all was having y'all little father and son moment?
Man, cut it out. You ain't none of my daddy.
Shut the fuck up talking to me. I already feel like shit.
Well, tell me, talk to me. What's going on?
It doesn't even matter anymore. It is what it is. Will you just get the fuck out of my house?
So this is all about revenge, huh? You lied to me. All that shit you made up about being high and all that, it's a lie.
Come on now. You do know what it means to get your lick back, right? And so what, I lied to you?
What was you talking about?
Oh, you ain't think I knew about that shit, huh? The next time you and your cousin want to whisper, nigga, don't.
Just hear me out.
Listen, if you don't get the fuck out of my house, I will shoot your ass.
We all know you ain't gonna shoot.
Nigga, step!
That nigga, he ain't shit because his mama ain't shit, and she came from a bitch that ain't shit.
I'm not about to play with you, okay? Listen, that nigga made me feel whole. I haven't felt that way in a long time, Zora. And you know how I am about men. I don't even fuck with men for real.
Yeah, when you came over with that nigga, I was done. I was surprising him up. Like, for real, I ain't even gonna hold you. Like, seriously? She locked in with somebody?
And this, I ain't even gonna go there, but the sex was amazing.
That's why you were acting like that.
But seriously, I can't even fuck with him no more. Like, I just don't see it. That nigga lied to me. I mean, Of course I lied to him too.
I was getting ready to say I was this close, but I was gonna let you have your moment. I wasn't even gonna cut you off.
But fuck that. Like, seriously?
You gonna be alright, friend.
Thank you for always being here for me.
Without a doubt. You know, sister. We like that. Come here, bitch.
I love you.
Q.
Man, what the fuck? Motherfuckers, man. Fuck. Yo, Q. You wanna come see this, man? Like these motherfuckers trying to send you a message.
Find pin.
Now, goddammit! Hey, Pam, you know what this is, baby. Old man, we want to speak with you.
Tell that nigga to call, girl.
You must have heard what the fuck I just said. This right here? This ain't no request. Fuck that. Yeah. Got your attention now, right? Well, let's try this one more time. The old man want to speak with you right now.
Move the way.
Yeah. The fuck I thought, man. Get your ass on, man. Oh, you almost let me put my foot in your ass. Man, get your ass up in here, man. What? Sit your motherfucking ass down.
I got your message. What's up?
You got my message. Well, that's funny, Pam, because I got yours too. Loud and motherfucking clear.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Son, for time's sake, I'm gonna make this quick. So I'm gonna ask you just one time. Where's my money in my weight at?
Nigga, I don't know.
You don't have my money, and you don't know who does, right?
Better figure that shit out. True story.
True story. Well, you know, fellas, when they say true story, you gotta believe it. G-Baby. Take Prince out the room. I don't want to see what's gonna happen next. True motherfucking story, huh, man?
My bitch hit harder than you, nigga. I knew all that father and son talk was some bullshit.
See, that's where you're wrong. Because every single fucking thing I said to you this morning, I meant. However, Penn, at the end of the day, the game is the game. And you, sir, you broke my number one fucking... Which is, just don't steal my money on my way. I mean, it's really fucking simple.
Say, boss, I just got the word from goons. They tapped into them spots, and you find nothing. Seems like this motherfucker been telling the truth.
Say, Penn. Seems like I owe you an apology. I just don't feel like giving you one. So, how about I let you leave with your life and we'll call it even? Okay. Make sure my son gets home safely.
Come on.
Just fuck your hands off me, nigga. Phone. Don't you ever think this is your karma coming back to you? You're around this bitch for 60 years, nigga, you ain't never followed your own kid. And you're right. You did teach me the game. But the number one rule wasn't to not steal. It was to never take shit personal. So a nigga like me, this is all business, nigga. Never personal.
Man, get the fuck up out of here, man. All that motherfucking talking you doing, man.
I don't know who got your shit.
Show me.
What the fuck you want now?
Actually, we came here to talk about what happened earlier.
Who was we?
Me, motherfucker.
You know, I should have killed you when I killed your dope fiend of a mother. Bitch. Now where you say this little bitch lives again? Show.
Y'all got 3 seconds to get the fuck out of my house before I put a bullet in y'all head.
Okay. Before you start counting and putting bullets in heads and shit, were you planning to do that with this? Shit. Nigga, I thought you said you checked the bed.
I did, man. I searched all over this motherfucker. This bitch shot me, man. Fuck.
That dumbass nigga didn't check my pillow.
Shit! That was my best man.
Fuck him.
Okay. Fuck him. I surrender.
Drop it. Now you want to tell me why the fuck you in my house? Because if it's about that money, I'm not giving you shit.
No.
A minute. Hold the fuck up.
Just a cigar. Cigar. That's it. Cigars help me relax. Especially in a moment when I have a fucking gun in my head, you know what I mean? As far as the money, well, you can keep the money. Let's think of the money as a signing bonus. I didn't come here about the money. I came here to offer you a job. With your skill tactics and my business acumen, baby, sweetheart, we could take over the whole city instead of just a piece of it. Hell, maybe even a state.
What if I refuse?
What if you refuse? Well, I'm afraid if you refuse, that would be bad business for all parties involved.
Or, I could end this shit right now by putting a bullet in your head.
Mm-hmm. You could do that. But that's some fucking boring. And also, if you do that, I've just got a feeling that someone else who you deeply care about, their lives will be in jeopardy.
What is that supposed to mean?
Well, you know, Jalen. No, fuck, sorry. Penn. You know him as Penn, right? Penn, Jalen, Penn. Same person. My son. Let's just say last night, well, he kind of had a rough night. I believe the news called it a botched robbery.
I don't fucking believe you.
Well, believe it. And believe it soon, because your friend Zora, Zora's life is depending on you to believe it kind of faster than what you're doing. So can we speed this offer up, sweetheart?
You call me sweetheart and baby like you know me. Do you know who the fuck I am?
No. No. Rachel was your mother.
Yeah, she was my mother. And she died because you wasn't there to protect her.
No. That's not true, okay? You're wrong about that.
Don't tell me what I'm wrong about. I know that you wasn't there to look out for us and take care of us. And I hated your ass for that shit.
I wasn't there when you were born, and that's because I was locked up. And the second that I got out, I checked for your mother, and she had fucking moved on. And that's when I met Penn's mother.
You fucking lying.
I'm not fucking lying. I care deeply about your mother. Okay, I used to send her money all the time because she would tell me how my baby girl loved these Barbie dolls and the glow-in-the-dark stickers, and that was a mistake I ultimately regret. Because Penn's mom found out about all the money I kept giving you all. And she chose to do something about it. And when she went to see her mother to confront her, by the time that I got there, I found your mother with a bullet in her head, with the car that I bought her.
So is that why you killed Penn's mom? Misha? Because she killed my mother?
Yes. Yes. Look at me. I loved your mother. I loved your mother. But the streets, they just made it so fucking hard for us to be together.
So about this offer, how can I move past this and work for you?
No, see, don't think about it as working for me. You're working with me. Me and you, father and daughter, the family business. I mean, we can rule the world. Nobody could stop us.
Make the call.
Okay.
Put it on speaker.
Okay. It's me.
What's up, boss?
Don't do it. We're good here.
Copy that.
I'll call you later to tell you all about the details.
Got it.
All right. Done. You have my word. Nothing will happen to Zora, okay? Now, how about this card game tonight? I love you too. If you change your mind, you know where to find me.
Deal me in.
you.